Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm out on the motor goat. Got some new handlebars on the bike. Put a new front metal front fender on it. And of course the fairings on the bike. We'll get a cold over in a minute and show y'all everything. We'll start off with the Cowboys win over the Cleveland Browns. That was a good, solid win. And I thought the defense played pretty dang well. All in all, Dak took care of the ball well. You know, Cleveland has a real good defense. So it was a solid win. They got New Orleans next. All right, well. So yesterday I was out at the Trinity River Trails. I took my Expand 5 Plus out there. And I did a 30.4 mile ride. I have to say I was a little tuckered out after it. Especially my legs, they were pretty spent. And then Sunday I was out on this. I've been kind of going out on the weekends and doing some scouting, some bird watching, some bird of prey watching. I've got a spot where there's some red-tailed hawks and some kestrels, and it looks like the kestrels might be 4 young birds. There's 4 of them. They kind of hang out together occasionally. The red-tailed hawk, there's a couple of them, but they look maybe like they're adults. But I was doing some off-roading on the bike, and I was surprised it did pretty dang well. So, I don't have the battery strapped down right now because I'm not going to be riding on any real rough terrain, but I had it strapped down for that, just as a precautionary. So when I first put these low-rise bars on here, I wasn't real crazy about them, but after about 30 miles, I started to really like them. Look at this guy's got so much stuff out in his yard here. Let's come around it. He's got all kinds of stuff over here. Cool stuff. He's ready for Halloween, isn't he? So it looks like a lot of the issues Goat was having, they've gotten some of them taken care of. Some of the shipping issues, the batteries, it looks like they're being able to replace bad batteries faster. I got some new rotors for the bike. I haven't put them on yet because really I haven't been having as much of the rub on the front as I had been. I kind of adjusted it a different way and it worked. I was surprised. And so it hasn't been rubbing as much. But I will have to say that I enjoy the bike a lot, but I wouldn't consider this to be a daily rider, at least for me. It's not. You know, I find pedaling it to be uncomfortable. To me, this is more of a bike you take out on a Sunday cruise and group rides with your buddies. But that's me. You know, I see a lot of people loading these down and using them as cargo bikes, transportation type bike. I just don't see that with this. Too much fun in the leaving it as a speedster. But it's their bikes. They can do what they want with them. Alright, well, let's get pulled over and get off of here and show you handlebars. Some of the stuff I've added on to this. Alright, well, I of course put my favorite Rock Brother pedals on there. And then these are the low rise bars. I got these off of EV Mods. They're kind of a Super 73 store. Okay, and then the metal fender on here looks really good. Looks a lot better than the plastic one that was on it. Then the fairing. Like I said, when I first put the handlebars on here, it, you know, made it, the steering so much more tighter. At first I wasn't crazy about it, but after about 30 miles I started loving it. You know, you get, it seems like you have a little bit more control over the bike. I got her. She's riding pretty nice. So Sunday I went on about a 20-mile ride. I wasn't speed demon it. And I came back with about 74% battery after 20 miles. Now, like I said, I wasn't speed demon it. Mostly had it in pedal assist 3. A couple times put it in 5, but for the most part just was in 3. And when I was off-road and I wasn't doing anything crazy, kept it around 15 miles per hour. Some of y'all have asked about comparing this a little bit to the Rev 1. You know, this has got some stuff better than the Rev 1, and the Rev 1 has some stuff better than it, you know. I think the suspension on both of them is a wash, but I keep the rear shock on my Rev 1 pumped up, you know, to like 260 psi. I like it stiff. So, you know, to to me, the suspension on both bikes work very well. It's a wash. I think the Rev 1 has a little better pedal assist level. You almost have to pedal this bike a full revolution before it kicks in, and then it hits you with a ton of power. Whereas the Rev 1, even in the highest assist level, it just doesn't blast you with that ton of power. And even when I have this turned down where it's supposed to not hit you with as much, it still seems to be a little bit, you know, blast you. Of course, the goat's faster than my Rev 1. My Rev 1 doesn't have boost gear. It's one of the original Rev 1s. Probably the ones with boost gear accelerate better, but I don't think they go any faster. But they might. They're not faster than this goat. I'll tell you that. You know, this is a solid bike with solid bones. If this just had one of those regular 750 watt gear hub motors, this is one of those bikes you buy, throw a 5,000 watt motor kit on it. So it's just got some solid built foundation on the bike. So. All right, well, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Kind of spreading videos out. I've had a couple back issues in the past month. Lower back was bothering me not too long ago, and then my right shoulder, upper right back has been bugging me off and on. So, hopefully, I can get this stretched out and worked out. So, well, leave me a like. Please subscribe. Leave me some comments. And the Southwest Florida Eagle Cam is going to be getting going soon. M and F23 are already there doing some prep. So we got that to look forward to. And we'll see you on the next ride. Everybody take care.